What happens when you have strong personalities that you have to manage, lead, and coach? What do you do then?
That's not a problem because I believe that personal relationships help that where you can find common ground to come together. And that's exactly what I was talking about earlier. When you are able to have constructive criticism, sometimes it's not always going to be cookies and ice cream in these conversations. It could be very direct and be very blunt. The relationship factor is a big deal. Not necessarily being a friend, but knowing that a person genuinely cares. So it's not personal. That takes the personal feeling out of it. And obviously, as a leader, you have to be selective, be right with your words. Collect yourself before you have a direct conversation. And then once you do, to me, when that personality shows, know your individuals. For me, I always understand the kind of guys that I'm dealing with who has a more volatile personality. I need to let them calm down a little bit before I approach them, okay? And then we can get back on the same page. Some guys, more level-headed. Hey, listen, this is where we made a mistake. This is what you need to do. What was communicated, okay? Here's why this is a problem. Not so much the finger pointing, but show, hey, this is maybe why you did this, but here's why it's wrong to do, okay? And now we can make that correction and move forward. So one, I think how you communicate an issue and make sure that you always give the reason as to why there was a problem. Just don't say, well, you were wrong, you screwed up, why did you do that? Anybody can say that. My daughter can say that, she's 13 years old. But you have to give the why, because now when you give the reason why, you can't make a check, you can't make an audible, or you can't, use whatever, you can go in a lot of different directions with it. Now it makes people understand the reasons, and I think it brings a lot of that stuff down when you're dealing with a volatile personality.